There we go. This is the I.S.U.P.K, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. 1 West 125th Street. 1 West 125th Street. I'm the commanding General YAHANNA. All right. You need water? You want a water, brother? Can you tilt this camera from above, for sure? If you see it, slightly low. Yep. No, right where you were. Right where you were, Jack. How you grab it? How you grab it? Yep. Yeah, sure, bounce back. That's a little bit better. I'll just turn the handle. That's a little bit better. That should be too wow. So need another one in that bag. See if there's one in that bag. All right, this is the Brotherhood class. This is the Brotherhood class. Okay. Like I was saying, under commanding General YAHANNA, the man authorized and set up by the Most High. Okay. That's the leader of this nation. Okay. Okay. And when we say that, we say it because of this truth being passed down to him and him holding on and enduring to it. Okay. Which is a great example of what this class is all about, brotherhood. When you're taught something, especially when you're taught the truth, and you hold on to it, okay, you show so much brotherhood even with the person that taught you. Say, for instance, they fall. You know what I'm saying? That's so much honor. And we're not taught that in this society. Okay, the first thing you taught in this society as an Israelite, as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, when I say Black, I mean all 12 tribes, right? First thing you taught is that the Black man ain't nothing, because you come from, the majority of us, they come from a fatherless home. So you don't understand the concept of honoring your father, right? Not respecting or appreciating what he's been through or what happened, or it could have been a case or an issue as to why he's not dead. The oppressor, he did his job. The devil did a mighty job in destroying our homes. So when somebody teach you something, and even when they fall, if what they taught you was true, you should honor that. You understand what I'm saying? That's brotherhood. A lot of us don't understand that concept or grasp that. Okay, all right. The brother we was just talking, because there's so many different groups, and I'm just now really understanding the concept of shadow being. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to understand it because it's like, why? But then when you got all these other groups that aids to the plan of the devil, you get what I'm saying? The oppressor, and why we should be divided, because there's so many groups. When if we didn't have all them groups, how could we be shadow band? You feel what I'm saying? We wouldn't be shadow band if we was all 1 West. If we was all I.S.U.P.K. Okay. It shouldn't be like, oh yeah, them Hebrew Israelites. And then when you talk to somebody, you gotta like ask them specifically, well, who was you talking about? What was they wearing? That's a shame, man. Not on I.S.U.P.K's part, but on the part of a brother who learned from 1 West. You know what I'm saying? Learn under this banner. That's brotherhood from the start. And Commanding General YAHANNA kept that when he could have said, "Oh, I'm gonna start this YAHANNA thing," or "I'm gonna start something different." I guess it's gone. Everybody left, so I guess, well, I'll start something else. Nah, it's all the same. It's all the same. He's a Hebrew Academy graduate, 1985. I'm a Hebrew Academy graduate, 2016. It's all the same thing. What was taught to him and passed down, that's brotherhood. That's extreme brotherhood. You understand what I'm saying? So we want to make sure that we understand and grasp the true meaning of this brotherhood. Okay, and how important the brotherhood is. And Commander General YAHANNA was bringing that out last night, like we was talking about Kanye West in that show last night. Where's the brotherhood for Kanye West? Even if you disagree with some of the things he did before or all this, like, you know he right. Jewish people have been exploiting us for decades, forever. I was bringing it out last night. It's a Jewish man in the Confederate. He was what was he? The secretary of the Confederate Army, man. The Confederate government. Who started the Ku Klux Klan? So when Kanye West said that, and Ice-Cube goes, I don't want to be associated with him, and you don't see no other brother coming with him when you see Nori, and it's so sad, man, because you know we from upstate New York. Nori was one of our, like, everybody listened to Nori, right? He was our man. We was feeling Nori, and all he talk about is murdering each other, or selling drugs to each other, destroying the community. But when it comes to fighting against the oppressor, that should let us know, like, damn, that's how deep and heavy this is. That's how powerful this brotherhood needs to be. It should be the example. On what to follow and what to be. All right. Y'all got any questions or comments? Go ahead and pop them in. Okay. Any questions? Pop them in. All right. Any questions? Matter of fact, I'll take questions first before we get to some precepts. Like I said, I'm Captain Azania, the Brotherhood Class. All right. I.S.U.P.K, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, out of 1 West 125th Street, okay, New York City, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. We are the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called Negro, the so-called West Indian, the so-called Caribbean, the so-called Haitian, the so-called Latino, the so-called Hispanic, the so-called natives, the so-called indigenous, specifically of North, Central, and South America. We are scattered abroad. You are the 12 tribes of Israel. You are one nation, 12 tribes of Israel, God's chosen people. The God we speaking about is the Most High God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahweh is his name. Yahweh is his name. Okay. All right. And we follow him. He is the creator of all things. And he gave us and chose us and selected us specifically unto himself. He gave us the law, statutes, and commandments. And I.S.U.P.K, we are the priests and prophets. We're teaching our people the law in the spirit of our King, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, whom the world calls Jesus Christ. And he is our king. He's the king of the 12 tribes of Israel. All right. He is a black man from the tribe of Judah. All right. And what's important, this brotherhood class, we're going to rock it out tonight and go over it. All right. But first, with your questions. Okay. Go ahead in the class first.
I had a question from last night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Matthew 22.
Let's get it.
Are we servants?
Let's get it. Okay. And Salaki about that.
Okay.
You know, wanted to make sure we raise the brother up. Let's give him a hand again. Your quarters are. Okay. We'll touch on the scripture with that tonight. So Matthew chapter 22. And man, what can we expect? You know, Leviticus. Okay, tell us, get Zion from you back. What can we expect to, you know, from cats in the world? You know what I'm saying? You know, Jay-Z ain't gonna come and be like, yeah, Kanye, right? We the Jews, and they exploiting us, man. They corrupt. They foul. Look what they doing. Okay. You know he ain't gonna do that because he turned his back on Colin Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? All right. So what are we to expect? That's why we are always the example. Okay. All right. Go ahead, brother.
You ready?
Yes, please.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse, I'm gonna start at 2. The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Again, he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage. But they made light of it, and went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants, and entreated them spitefully, and slew them. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies, and destroyed those murderers, and burnt up their city. Then said he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways, and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with the guests.
What verse you on?
Verse 10.
Okay.
I'm on verse 11.
All right. Call it out.
Verse 11. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he said, verse 12, and he saith unto him, friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Verse 13. Then said the king to the servants, bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Verse 14.
For many are called.
That's the point.
But few are chosen.
Okay, let's get it from the top. All right. You don't mind getting it from the top, right? Now your question is, who are the servants? Israel. Okay. Israel are the servants. Okay. All right. So if Israel are the servants, start call it again from the top.
The book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 2. The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son.
All right. Now, sis, I'm gonna get your question too, okay? And your kwatazat. I got y'all, all right? All right. We always do in the class first before we do online. All right. Okay. That's the order. Of course, that would make sense. Okay. Okay, but I got y'all, all right? Your kwatazat, and I got the sister. The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son. Now, this is a parable. This is a story. And the most, Yahweh Shai is breaking it down. First off, why is he breaking it down in a story form? Why Yahweh Shai speaking parables? Anybody can answer. Go ahead, bro.
Because he don't want everybody to know.
Yes. Yes. Who doesn't he want to know?
The enemy?
That's correct. Who's the enemy?
Anybody who rejects the gospel.
Say that again.
Anybody who rejects the gospel.
Say truth, but yes. Yeah, you can say gospel. We just more say truth, okay? Because Christians make gospel sound like, you know what I'm saying? They play it so much with their Christianity, you know? But you're absolutely right. Anybody that rejects the gospel. But first, why does he say it like that? So nobody can understand it, right? Like you said, so so the enemy won't know. He can't help it in a sense. But why? We talk about it with the Bible all the time.
That's what the Most High speaks.
That's correct. Give me a little bit more. So if the Most High speak like that, who speaks like that?
His son.
Very good. Give me more. His son speaks like that, right? Who else speaks like that? We who?
Blacks, Native Americans.
Thank you.
Blacks.
Yes. Yes. We talk in stories. That's how we talk. Our language can't be understood. You understand what I'm saying? This is why we're battling with the fake Jews right now. It's because when we say we the Jews, they are so upset because the description would fit us. You know what I'm saying? A chosen people that keeps going into bondage over and over again. They know that don't fit them. That can't be them. That's right, sis. It's us. We talk like that. That's how we talk. We've always spoken like that. Why is Kanye West here? Because of the way we talk. Rap music is our language. You understand what I'm saying? Rap music is our language. It's how we talk. It's how we communicate. The Bible is like that. That's how we talk. Let me tell you a story. Right? That's how we talk. Even when we telling a true story or event, nobody wants to hear it. When I say nobody, I mean the other nations. They don't want to hear it from them, from their own nations. They want to hear it from us. That's why black comedians is the #1 comedian. Black people, we the #1 entertainers because we tell the story and we bring it to life. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we do. You know, I'm at the slave. My coworkers, they want me to tell the story. Why they want me to tell the story? They ain't nothing but Edomites. Edomites can't tell the story. They ain't want to liven it up. You feel what I'm saying? The kingdom of heaven is like a marriage. So you're like, oh, okay, it's a party. I was trying to say, this is the kingdom of heaven is like a party, right? Like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son. Put them together. Who's the king?
The Most High.
The Most High is the king. Who's the son?
Yahushua.
Yahushua is the son. Who's he marrying? Who's he marrying? Does Yahushua have a bride?
The elect.
Yeah.
The nation of Israel.
Yeah. The church. Right? The school. The body. Right? You see that all he used this story and he flip it in another story. And he talk about the groom, the bridegroom coming in the tin. They gotta have their oil lit for him when he show up. He always talking about that. Why? Because we love weddings. Don't black people love weddings? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans love some weddings. We do.
Yeah.
We do. And we should. Because that's a beautiful thing. Marriage is wonderful. It's a party. And get this concept. You're bringing two families together. Sometimes you bring in tribes together. That's how it's supposed to be. You're bringing families together. Everybody having a good time. Just imagine bringing a family, this family and that family, never dealt with each other, don't know each other, and you bringing them together. That's the Most High. That's something that can't be done except by the Most High. That's why when you get you a rib, and sisters, when you get you a man, that's your family. We got to stop that, believing that, we not Edomites. Edomites believe they get married and, we'll go get a divorce then. That's where that came from. They don't believe in the family. They don't believe in that bond. That's your family. See, you grow up in a house with somebody. Y'all come from the same womb, and y'all just know your family. Right? Y'all fight in the house or whatever. As soon as you go outside, somebody make fun of your brother, y'all jump in this cat. You don't let your family just fight. Am I right or wrong? Ain't no rules. I remember, man, my brother, I used to try to tell him, let me just get my fair one. He wouldn't let it happen. Why? Because we family. Right? I'm not promoting violence. I'm just saying family. So when you get married, you become family with this people that you never knew before. This person, you don't know who she is. She don't know who you are. Y'all didn't grow up together. That's what makes it so deep, that bond, that marriage. So when YAHANNA is coming back for his bride, which is all throughout the scriptures. You see what I'm saying? He's coming back for his bride. Boom. That's Israel, right? That's something great. That means we all together now. You understand what I'm saying? All right. And it's just, it's figurative. All right. It's not literal. You got some cats who cover their head because they're like, we the bride of Christ. So they, come on, man, we don't wear no white dress or nothing like that, though. Come on now. You understand what I'm saying? It's figurative because marriage is essential. Marriage is key. Marriage is something that's like a foundation in our belief, in our nation. Okay? So you got it. So how important would that be? You feel what I'm saying? How important would that be? The Most High look at that like this is the whole point. That's why I brought my son. That's why I'm giving you my son for this marriage. So that we can all come together. So that we all can be one. That's important. Okay. Verse 3.
And sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come.
Servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding. You see what I'm saying? Okay, he's got his servants already. Not everybody in Israel is going to have the same role. Jehovah's Witnesses believe that 144,000 and that's it. That's it. No, Israel is under the 144,000, right? You got servants, just like America. Don't you got a military? Everybody ain't in the military, right? But don't the military got some type of special privilege, or they supposed to? You know, Esau he don't even treat his military. But that's how it should be set up. Military discount. It should be all of them get free housing. You know what I'm saying? Free college, all that. Why? Because they military, because they servants to the king, to their president, just like we. You know what I'm saying? You can, people don't think, you can come into the I.S.U.P.K. You can get your name changed. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't got to be the officer. You don't have to be. It's just those certain brothers just got that in them like, nah, I'm getting in here. I want to get down with this. Right? We got brothers that come to the school. We everywhere. We got brothers and sisters that come to the school and they just, oh, yeah, I'm good. I just want to show up for the high holy days and I pay my tithes. You can do that. Right? A civilian. Right? And then you got the servants to get them that were bidden to the wedding. Right? Now all of us got to be called to this wedding. Now, you don't necessarily got to be an officer, a captain, a general, a trooper, but you still got to come to this wedding. It's like Passover. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, all Israel, come on. We always invite all Israel, come on. You come on up in here, you sit down with us, we have a good time. Brother Mike, how you doing, Brother Mike? Make sure Brother Mike gets some more land. You good? You good, brother? There's families that do that all the time. Right. You call it to the wedding. You're supposed to come. And they would not come. Go ahead, verse 4.
Again.
That's the bidding. The servants, and then you got the bidding, meaning the remaining of the people that are supposed to come. That's what we doing, right? We in the truth. We teach them because we strengthening up our brothers. We strengthening up the sisters in here. And that's why that comes first. All right. But we go out to the camp. We go out to the debates or whatever they got, the events, the Black Expo. We go to these to get the bidding. Yeah. Okay. Because the Most High wants all of us. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Again, he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidding, Behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fat.
You hear this? You hear this? Tell me this not black people. YAHANNA telling them a story, and he's saying it's oxtails there. Oxtails and gravy. That's my oxen and my fatling or kill. I mean, that's oxtails right there, man. Who eats like that? I never heard Edomite say, yo, I got me a nice plate of oxtails at home. I ain't never heard that. This is us. So, but what is he saying? What's the highest Benjamite dish? Oxtails. Meaning, this is an expensive dinner. This is time put into this. This is money put into this. So when we go out there, when we go out to camp, it is there. We telling our people, you the greatest people. We giving you the oxtails. We giving you the best meal. Telling you who you are. Telling you this, telling you how great you are. Telling the kingdom of heaven is yours. That's why he's saying, go out there and tell them. Okay, they rejected you at first. Now, go out there, man. Come on, man. Get these people in here. That's your duty, right? Go out there, man. Bring some brothers and sisters in here. What's going on with y'all? Oh, well, everybody on YouTube. Get on YouTube and tell them. You know what I'm saying? Use every avenue. Use every. He like, go out there and tell them. We got oxtails up in here. All right, keep going.
And all things are ready.
And all things are what?
All things are ready.
What does that mean? What does that mean? All things are ready. What does all things are ready mean?
They already got everything planned.
Thank you.
We just got come.
Thank you.
Just come.
Thank you. Your life is already planned out. It's very simple. What do we say? Getting all black. That's simple, right? Sisters, come in here, cover your head. It's simple. It's already planned out. Everything is fine. We already got the laws, statutes, and commandments. Everything good. Everything ready. Everything ready. Think that podium, you think it's the first time we put up the podium? It's the first time we put up signs? Everything's ready. Right? The kingdom of heaven is already ready. It's already in the mind of the Most High. How this thing going to be mapped out? It says it in the scriptures. How the streets are going to be. And that's just poetic. Because of how it's going to be built up. They built up New York City. You see how New York City look? They thought of that first. He's saying everything is ready. Got you. It's good. Meaning y'all ain't gonna come to the marriage and you gotta wait. You gotta wait to get in. You gotta stand outside. He's still cooking. The drinks ain't here yet. He's saying everything is ready. What do the Italians say? Give them an offer they can't refuse. He making it to where like, how can you refuse this? Isn't that true? When you heard the truth, then you finally go, yo, I did. I was a Christian preacher. I was a minister. I was trying, and then I heard General Mayak make the Jewish boy cry. We the real Jews. And he showed the scriptures. I was like, how can I go against that? Deuteronomy 28:68 on slave ships. I was just like, there is no way anybody can go around that. Who on earth has ever went into slave ships, into slavery? Nobody except us. Wow. I can't refute this. Then there'd be another scriptures coming out. What is it? The young men is like bulls caught in a net and snares and traps. I was like, damn, the trap on the corners of the streets. Whew. Sisters being wicked, what it say? They should have a scab on their head in Isaiah chapter. Who is this talking to? I can't deny this. Yo, you can't deny this Bible. That's what it's saying, man. It's to a point though. It's like you can't deny it. You don't want to come to the marriage. You don't want to come to this. Why? Keep going.
Coming to the marriage. But they made light of it.
Call it out so everybody know where you at.
This is book of Matthew, chapter 22, verse 5. But they made light of it.
They did what?
They made light of it.
They did what?
They made light of it and went their way.
Now, YAHANNA said this 2,000 years ago, and it still rings today. They make light of this. Oh, the Israelites, the funny cats wearing them clothes. They make light of it. Don't they make light of it? Y'all still read that white man's book, the Bible? Though to the point, I think Mike Epps, another comedian, and I don't wish death upon the brother, but the other brother passed away. He did like a little quick skit on the corner. Yeah, read. Making fun of the Israelites, making fun of us. And people just make light of it, like, oh, y'all never get anywhere. Y'all never get said nothing. Who cares about? Except recently, though, it's like, yeah, Nick Cannon, what you say? Deshaun Jackson, Kanye West, you can't talk about this We the Jews stuff. What? People making light of it, and they still make light of it, right?
And went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise.
You see that? What that mean now? One to his farm and the other to his merchandise. What does that mean?
You gotta get this money. You gotta get this bag. Man, take care of the credit. Take care of the things that's there.
Everybody say that. Yeah, brother, I was gonna check y'all out, you know, but I work. This brother work. You got a slave, just like everybody else. Still come to class. The cops out here, he running back and forth. People, what is y'all talking about? Oh, I gotta get to the farm. I gotta get to the slaves, man. I gotta fit. My kids gotta eat. I don't know if I can do all that though, brother. I'll catch y'all online. I can't, you know. I just want to make sure, like brother said, I gotta make sure the crib good. You know how it is. And everybody does what? Outside of the truth. When they hear that, what they do? They accept that, don't they? Oh yeah, good, brother. Good for you, brother. Take care of your family, brother. Yeah, good job, sister. It's good you going to work. Shut up. Shut up. Because if you ain't hearing nothing about the truth, you still gonna be struggling. You still gonna get fired anyway. Am I right or wrong? I can't be. Brothers got to break that demon, and that's something that we all get taught. You come into the truth, you be like, "They're gonna fire me from my job." General Muhammad told me once. He said, "You ain't never been fired from a job before." You know, this is when I was like an officer of 50. I was like, "Sir, I think they saw somebody grab my flyers out the copy machine." So I think they, you know, you're having these meetings with me, and they gonna fire me. Oh, so before you came into the truth, you never was fired. You never had no meetings. You was a nigga. What are you talking about? That's every day. Right or wrong? Don't put that on the truth, but that's what he's saying. Oh, this marriage coming up. Yeah, you know. I was invited. I'm supposed to come, but I got to go to the farm. I got to go to work. Yeah. So everybody in the world is like, yeah, that's good. He's a good working man. Good working man don't mean salvation. Blacks and Hispanics need to learn that. We need to get that through our head. Because you got a job, you work for the city, that does not mean salvation. God damn. You're a nurse, that does not mean you got salvation. This is most important, man. Let everything fall out. Let everything rock out. I'm not talking about don't, you know, quit your job or your slavery. That's not the point. Point is your dedication and your love. You make light of it. You make light of it. Like everybody that when you people know when you hear the truth, you make light of it. Like, oh yeah, that's true, that's good, and it becomes something like a trend or like something cool to just bring up every now and then. Yeah, we the Israelites, we the real Jews, brother. Like you'll whisper it to another brother. Yeah. Jesus was black. Yeah, I know Jesus was black. Yeah, that's cool, brother. Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Right or wrong? Niggas will say assalamu alaikum and Jesus is black. Yeah. You taking light of it. To be serious means that you're going to come, that you're going to be there. All right? Okay. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And the remnant took his servants and entreated them spitefully and slew them. And when the king heard
hear that, what does that mean? What happened there? Oh, Salakia. And another to his merchandise, meaning you care so much about them goddamn possessions. How much money do you got? How good you look. You like, damn, I can't wear Jordans and be in the truth. I can't shine and be in the truth. Let me go home and make sure that I got this. It's merchandise. The things that I can sell. My businesses. Right? Because black people swear up and down to fix black people is what? Black-owned business. Get you a black-owned business. Let's all support black-owned businesses. That's not going to fix black people. Black-owned businesses is not going to fix black people. That's not it. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Getting in the truth. Being part of this body is what's going to save our people. All right, go ahead.
And the remnant took, verse 6, and the remnant took his servants and entreated them spitefully.
Who's the remnant? Who's the remnant?
It's like I'm just guessing, but is that the people that we left behind?
Remnant is the people that are left over to come into the truth. Stay in context. Remember? Okay. You're right. You're correct. That's absolutely right. That's what remnant means. Those left over that are supposed to come into the truth.
Oh,
so who are the remnant?
The ones that was bidden and whatnot.
There you go. Give me my hand. The bidden. You have to always remember the context. Like I was telling the brother last night. Stay in the context. Why? Because that way you don't fall into Christianity. Christians love getting off the subject. I know you're not even talking to them already. Like, yeah, come to the truth, man. Yeah, Jesus, Yahushua, yeah, he's a black man. Yeah. John 3:16, for God so loved the world. The Lord know my heart. Like everything is always off. So just stay right there. You're right though. That's the definition of remnant. But always just check this to see how it's lining up. Because somebody could get there to verse 6 and the remnant took his servants and then they don't know. Then they'll go, oh man, the king killed his own servants. So the servants killed the servants. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. No, the remnant is the bidding. Right. The bidding is those who are invited. Thank you. That's the remnant. That's what we out here trying to get. We're trying to get these brothers and sisters. Whoever, come on in here. I don't care. I don't care if you're a Howard graduate, Harvard University graduate, or you could be, you 3 days clean from smoking crack. You part of the bidding, you're supposed to come in here. If you Black, Hispanic, and Native American, you're supposed to come in here. That's the Brotherhood Class. Brotherhood ain't about classism or education or Black businesses and economics and all that. How this brother talks so good and all that. Nah, this is brotherhood. We go out there for all of them. Everybody. Those that did a bid, those that went to college. We here for all of y'all. You understand what I'm saying? That's what this is. Okay? But it's so crazy that they disrespect and they slew them. They fight against it. Keep going.
But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth. And he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers.
You see that? He destroyed those murderers. They're murderers. Okay? The Most High people think the Most High is just killing everybody or whatever. You know, the conscious community love to say, oh, y'all believe in a God that just kill everybody. Didn't it just say murderers? The murderers, man. They're murderers. So he's going to send his army. This is true. This is the Most High right here. This is how you know it's the Most High. He got an army. And he's going to do what? Deal in-house first. He got to deal in-house first. He's going to deal with Israel first. He's dealing with us. He got to deal with us. Remember your a couple of weeks ago, you asked a question about was it Lazarus and the rich man? Yeah, you got some cats teach you, oh, this the Edomite spirit and the Edomite. Nah, this is us. He got to deal with us. We are murderers. They got to get dealt with. We're adulterers that got to get dealt with. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we open. We tell all camps to come together, back to one. Anybody want to do the debates and all that? The conscious community, the Pan-African, the Rastas, who else? The Christians. Y'all want to fight? Y'all want to battle? We gonna come. We got to deal in-house. You understand? Well, let's just talk about the Edomites. Y'all people say that? Y'all should just talk about the Edomites. No, you got to fix home. We got to deal with us. That's brotherhood, ain't it? I'm gonna keep talking about the Edomites. We got to deal with us. The Most High said he sent his armies and destroyed the murderers. And did what?
And burned up their cities.
And burned up their cities. Keep going.
Then said he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy.
Shalakia. This part is so heavy. I should have brought out too, when you said the bidding and the remnant, those are all the people that you would expect to be in the truth, that you would think should be in the truth. You understand what I'm saying? They not worthy. You get shocked, but you be like, you ever talk to somebody about the truth? I'm like, damn, I would expect you to be in here with us, or you should be in the truth. LeBron James, he should be in the truth. Colin Kaepernick, he should be in the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Like you would think, you would go, damn, everybody at a HBCU. They went to a historically black college. Black, this, black, that, black. And hear the truth, you be like, I'm gonna tell him the truth because he know it. Yeah. Farrakhan should be in the truth. Malcolm X should have been in the truth. Right? Elijah Muhammad, we are the Jews and all this other stuff, and you reading the scriptures and all that. You should be in the truth. You should be in it. And he says, read verse 8 again.
Then said he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy.
They were not worthy. They were not worthy. That's why we must make our election sure. You understand what I'm saying? That's why every day you at war. Every day you fighting. Every day you battle. Why are you battling and fighting every day? Because you are at war. And you should be. When you stop being at war with your flesh, when you stop being at war, you know what I'm saying? You should be like, dang, why am I not at, what am I doing? And that's when your flesh done won. You understand what I'm saying? Your flesh just won. You shouldn't be like, yeah. You should always be battling. You should always be battling for this truth and making your election sure. All right. What's the other one? Faithful unto death. Right. Okay. Okay. I'm sit up there doing that 1/3 talk, right? Where they say the 2/3 and they missile food. The 2/3, they're gonna eat all the missiles. Yeah, you the 2/3. You the 2/3. Didn't he just say those that were bidded are not worthy? Yeah, you don't know that. You better stay on it. Listen what he say in verse 9. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways. And
See that? See that? Go ye therefore into the highways. Go out. Yes, we the servants. Because we go to the highways. We go out. We go everywhere. We'll set up a camp in Antarctica. We'll go there. We're going to go out to the highways. Go ahead.
And as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage.
That's it. As many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. Now you really just, understand what I'm saying? You don't care. That's not the point. You ain't looking for the rich and the highly educated, the people that's sitting there. What's the cat name? Henry Louis Gates. You ever heard of him? He wrote a couple of the books we got over here. He's a historian, a black historian, and he does he researches your lineage, and he'll tell you, what plantation your family was on, right? He got all this black history. He got history on the black church, everything, all this black history he got. West Africa, us coming from West Africa. And one time he was talking to somebody in there. Who was he talking to? I don't know if it was Nas. He was talking to somebody. And he had to like whisper. He was like joking. He was like, yeah, but I got keys to the Library of Congress. Yo, he can go to the Library of Congress on a specific floor. They probably, I'm just thinking with my imagination of how the library is set up, the Library of Congress. This is the president's library, the secret libraries, right? Records from history, every nation on the earth, especially everybody here in the Americas, right? He probably walked in, he's probably on a floor where it's nothing but we the Israelites artifacts. A black man, Henry Louis Gates. He ain't under Commanding General YAHANNA. He don't call Commanding General YAHANNA like, look what artifact I got for you, sir. I'm about to send you over an email, put it on your show. You understand what I'm saying? You would think he would be in the truth. This cat should be in the truth. He's not worthy. That's right. He's not worthy. You know who's worthy? You that just came home from doing a bid. You that said, I'm going to stop being a hoe. You that said, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put that down. You that said, I'm going to change my life. You are worthy. Go and get them. Keep going.
So the servants, verse 10. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good.
Mm-hmm.
And the wedding was furnished with guests.
Keep going.
And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there was a man which had not on a wedding garment.
Keep going.
Verse 12. And he said unto him, friend.
Meaning, let the okay. What's one of the things we say about this? The truth. Don't just be in the truth. Let the truth be in you. Okay. You're gonna come into the I.S.U.P.K. Like the Lord deal with all the sorting out. Most High gonna make it reveal if this brother really supposed to be in here, if you really want to be in here, let the king handle that. You understand what I'm saying? Don't sit there and go, this brother ain't gonna be in the truth. What's the point of this? Oh, he'll be real good in the truth. What? Yeah, and just focus on this, brother. That's not up to you. You bring him in here and let him do it. You understand what I'm saying? Let that thing come out. Let it come out. I'm telling you, I was on vans with brothers driving to Philly, DC, up to New York City. I'm talking about him right here on my arm. The other brother right here on my arm, like, yo, we ain't never leaving the truth. The brother telling me, I'll never leave. He asking the generals in the van as we driving to New York City for camp. Was it my first camp? Yeah, we driving there. He like, how could these brothers leave, sir? I don't know how they could leave. Where he at? I don't know where the brother is. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let the Most High deal with that. Go ahead, Salaki.
And he said unto them, verse 12, and he said unto him, friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless.
He was what?
He was speechless.
He was what?
He was speechless.
Keep going.
Then said the king to the servants, bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
You understand what I'm saying? This is the point. This is the point. What does it mean? You say it. You.
Everybody like me. Oh, when chariots pull up, and they pull up, and they gonna look speechless. Nothing to say. Nothing to say.
What's the wedding garment?
Your works.
Very good. Give me more. That's good. Give him a hand. That was good.
How you deal with the law?
But what's yes?
How you deal with the structure?
Then the Most High say, I will clothe you in my righteousness. Righteousness can only be obtained by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Absolutely right. You clothed in it. So you in the truth. You at the wedding. You know what this is about. The king gonna confront you. Why you don't got your garment on? You don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments? What you think those? Whoa. You still invited here. But like you said, people want to take light of it. You can't join this and take this light. Don't join this and take this lightly. You got to put that garment on. This is not the Christian church. Christian church, you can be wicked as hell. You can show up Sunday every Sunday. Am I right or wrong? Don't nobody say nothing to you. Not in here. Not in the truth. Not in the kingdom. That's not going to happen. You ain't going. You gotta get it. You in there. You like, oh, what is how they rocking in here? All right, let me get this. This is a wedding. Let me get this wedding. Let me get this wedding garment on. Let me get everything together. Christian church say, come as you are. And they stay like that, don't they? They stay a hoe in the Christian church. They stay a sodomite in the Christian church. You stay a thief. You stay a murderer. You stay a pedophile, whatever. All of it is in the Christian church. Why? Because you're not confronted to change. The king don't walk up to you when you get speechless. He was speechless. Why was he speechless? He's speechless because he know he's wrong. He ain't got no answer because he know I'm supposed to be right in here. Everywhere else you can wear the hell whatever you want to wear. And here you're supposed to put on your wedding garment, man. You're supposed to be clothed in righteousness. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Go ahead.
Yeah, like when I first heard the truth, I was kind of like you, like, dang, how can you fight it? You can't. This is actually good news. It's good. It's good. But then comes a lot of other things. Pride. How you gonna do with this? Do you take orders? How you want? You gonna give up everything you got? Are you willing to lose everything you got? Your life, so called the life you thought you had.
Right.
And then but what helped me was the word, like Moses. How you woke Moses up, and that's like Commander General YAHANNA, like the modern day Moses in my eyes.
Right.
Because it's like he took the reign. He got the reign.
That's
but
right.
you also see what they were doing to Moses too. They was under him. Why should he? And the Lord made examples of him. He made examples of him. And like, I don't want to be that example. I'm gonna do what he told me to do. Right. Especially all throughout the Bible. He's telling you what to do. Right. Lose all that pride. Get it all black. Just gonna follow some orders, man. Follow the truth. Right. That's the truth. However you feel, and I feel just like you. Like that's the Most High. He'll do that. But for me, I'm gonna keep the laws and the statutes and the commandments. That's right. Everything else, I let him handle. Yeah, I'm right. Most High in Christ. Absolutely. Yep. Bind him up. Bind him hand and foot, and take him away and cast him into utter darkness. Keep going. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. That's right. That's hell on earth. And this ain't no mystical place under the earth where the ground is hot and when you go down there, they stabbing you and whipping you, and there's a man with a pitchfork and he poking you and pushing you through this. Nah, weeping and gnashing of teeth. That's hell on earth. A life of constant weeping, sorrow, and trouble. That's hell on earth. That's what he's saying. Kicked him out of the truth. He out of the truth. He came in here. He know what this is about. And he don't want to get ready. He don't want to do right. Read verse 14. For verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen. That's it. What is he saying? Yahawashi. What is Yahawashi saying right here? Go ahead. Basically, the moral of the story. Many gonna be called, but you're only gonna choose a few. That's right. You know, and that's just like Aaron. Like a lot, many people, especially just with Yay alone coming out this past couple weeks. Many people reject. Many people probably about to come through. Yep. Only a few. So that's right. That's right. That's right. And that's how the Most High wants it. It's our mission as servants to get the bad, the good, whatever. But bring them in here. The Most High wants it to where he can just keep trimming them off. He wants it like that. He wants it like that. He's always been like that, right? Remember Gideon? To the army? Yeah. Most High kept telling him, do this, do this. You see, when y'all take a break and y'all go, drink from the lake, who put their face in the water and who kicked their head up while they was drinking water? Keep them in there. Tell all them to go home, man. They put their whole face in there. They wasn't watching. Tell them to go home. Always been like that. He's always been like that. Yeah. Elijah was by himself. How many prophets of Baal? That was a whole bunch. 300, 700? It was some crazy amount. Say that again? The water. Yes. He said all of them. Come on, get out of here. Moses and Corinth. Yeah. He had a whole bunch of people with him. Moses wasn't going, but there's so much numbers though. We're gonna lose the church. How
I'm gonna lose all my followers. This is the subscription, like you said. This is where the money coming from. Nope. Lord, open right up that ground. Swallow it. For many are called, but few are chosen. The reason why you want few to be chosen is because you know. By that time, you know. The Most High know. I wish I know. You understand what I'm saying? You know this one. He done been through it. He ready. Yeah. He done went through all them other trials and tribulations that the others went through and they fell. They the many. We just need this few. Keep going. Oh, that's it for that. All right. But no, the servants, yes, that's us. Okay. And how we go out. But we also the bad and the good as well. Okay. Okay. All right. We got the servants to the king. All right. All right. I'm gonna get the scripture for the brother. Brother, can you just check that door for me, Baba Kishore? Use that key. Yeah, pull the door at the same time when you turn the lock. Did the lock? All right, the lock. I'm gonna run through these real quick, Shalakia. 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. And I'm gonna get the sister. If y'all still online, let me know you're still online. Shalakia about that. Okay, we're gonna get them real quick. 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. And then for the sister, Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 16. Who was the Jews he was speaking about? All right. So, but first we're gonna get the Quatazah breakdown of 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If you can read that for me, brother.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen?
That's correct. This is Brotherhood Class. That's point. Your Quatazah. That's it. That is the breakdown. If a man say, I love God, which is everybody on the earth. Everybody always say they love God. They got a personal relationship with God. They got a personal relationship with Jesus. They know this. They know that. They done read the Quran. They done read the Bible. They done read the Nibra Kadash, the Gish, all the books that you can think of. Everybody loves God. They do what God want them to do. They so kind and sweet. They know God and God know them. Love, 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 God, 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 God. Shut the hell up. Because this scripture proves the point. Right here. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother. You hate your brother. You say you love God, but you hate your brother. You hate blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Now, y'all can't roll with Kanye. Y'all all brothers in the entertainment world. None of y'all can say, you know, the brother is right. Kanye, I don't agree with Kim Kardashian and all this other stuff, brother. But yo, what you want to do, man? How you want to take this? Right? Nah, they hate him. They hate him. Our own people. And he's not even in the truth. So just imagine us in the truth. How can you hate your brother? Don't come in here hating your brother. Don't hate your brother. You be in here hating your brother. The Most High gonna put it to you. He gonna check that spirit. It's gonna get found out, man. You fight against it. You can't say you love God. And when I say brother, I'm talking to the sisters too. If a man say, I love God and hateth his brother, he is a liar. Meaning what? Meaning what? What does that mean when he says he is a liar?
You're not in the truth.
That's true, but no. Because remember what I was saying about the last precept, the last breakdown. What do you want to do? Say that again. Stay right in verse 20. Read verse 20 again.
If a man say, I love God and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
He's a liar. Why?
For he that loveth not.
No. Stop right there. He is a liar. Why is he a liar?
If he hateth his brother.
Right? But what is he lying about?
Loving God.
That's it. You see what I'm saying? That's the answer. He's a liar because he say he love God. He don't love God. You can't love God. That's correct, a hypocrite. But just in the context of this, like when you want a breakdown of a precept, just stay right in that precept. That's how you get the breakdown of the precept. There are precepts where it's precept upon precept. That's a breakdown. All right. But you want to get this right here. Before you go anywhere else, you can just say, oh, he a liar. He don't really love God. You understand what I'm saying? You don't love God because you hate your brother. And he breaks it down. Keep going.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen.
You see him every day. You with him every day. That's how you show the love of the Most High. Through brotherhood. By loving your brother. Keep going.
How can he love God whom he hath not seen?
How can he love God whom he hath not? Muslims is brother. And you hate him. You don't see the Most High. You see your brother. You gotta believe in each other, man. You gotta have love for each other. That's how important brotherhood is. It shows and reveals if you truly love the Most High. That's how you show. That's how they know. They'll know it. The Most High will know it. He'll see it. That's the point. That's the definition. How do I know this brother loves the Most High? How do I know a man loves the Most High? How he loves his brother. And if he hates his brother, he's a liar. He is a liar. Go ahead.
For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen?
Right. That's it, the Quadrazar. That's it. You can't. You can't love your brother and then what? I mean, you can't hate your brother and then say you love God because you don't even see God. Is that not Christianity? That's Christianity to the heart, to the core. Everybody sing and love and all this other stuff. Now they is Jesus worshiping, Jesus following. They don't love their brothers. That's everybody. That's everybody. Now, everybody say they love God. You can't show it no other way but by loving your brothers and your sisters. All right. Okay, let's get the other one for the sister. Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 16. The truth is about action, man. Faith without works is dead. Okay? Everybody gonna sing a song. Everybody likes in basketball. Right? Everybody nice in football. Everybody can rap. Right or wrong. And then they gotta do it. And then when you see the person doing it, you go, damn, this dude is trash. Right? You be like, yo, he was talking all that. He was talking everything.
Oh, we don't know.
Let me grab it. But how you let the Most High is all in action. Not in the song you sing. Here we go. All right, Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 16. All right. Hold on one moment. Call it.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 2, verse 16.
Okay, and when you say that, like when we have a class, I was saying it to the brothers last night, you say, all Akim and Aquafium have it, you're asking a question. Okay, and you're waiting for the response to come. That's just what we do, just to make sure everybody got it. Okay, but go ahead, call it again, and go ahead and read it. The water, brother.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 2, verse 16. Akim and Aquaf got it.
Con.
And the rulers knew not whither I went or what I did. Neither had I yet, as yet told it to the Jews, nor to the priests, nor to the nobles, nor to the rulers, nor to the rest that did the work.
His sister wants to know, who was the Jews he was speaking about? Okay. It's all in that same precept. Read it one more time.
And the rulers knew not whither I went, or what I did. Neither had I as yet told it to the Jews, nor to the priests, nor to the nobles, nor to the rulers, nor to the rest that did the work.
The Jews is us, sis. That's us. He didn't tell it to anybody. This wasn't like a separate group of Jews. This was just us. It was us. He didn't tell it to anybody. You see the last part. Read the last part again.
Nor to the rest that did the work.
Right. Okay. Even the brothers that did eventually do the work, he didn't tell it to them. Not at this point. You feel what I'm saying? So the Jews, sister, here is us. It's everybody. It's the southern kingdom. It's the tribe of Judah. He didn't tell it to anybody. Okay? Not at this point. That's what he's saying. But then what happened? He did go out, do what he was supposed to do. He just following protocol, following orders, and then he went and told them, and then that's how the building began, and everybody built back up Jerusalem. Okay, all right. So he just waited to tell them. All right. Let me see if. Give me verse 12.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 2, verse 12. And I arose in the night, I and some few men with me. Neither told I any man what my God had put in my heart to do at Jerusalem. Neither was there any beast with me, save the beast that I rode upon.
Did you see? He's saying it right here. He didn't tell anybody. Okay. All right. Let's see here. That's just to follow up what I'm saying. The Jews is us. He just didn't tell anybody. Okay. Let me see here. Verse 18.
Verse 18. Then I told them of the hand of my God, which was good upon me, as also the king's word that he had spoken unto me. And they said, let us rise up and build. So they strengthened their hands for this good work.
You see? He said, then I told them of the hand of my God. You see what I'm saying? Now he's starting to tell. He's just trying to go in order. Okay? He's making sure that this is what the Most High wants him to do. He's just going in the order. So those Jews are us. All right? Okay? Okay, anybody else? Let's get that one. You got that precept? The Esteem?
I can't find it.
Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, no, I know why. Esteem.
Philippians. Let me just make sure that's it. Yes. Philippians chapter 2. Ephesians and then Philippians.
After Ephesians.
Yeah, Ephesians, then Philippians.
Verse 2 and what?
Let me just check here. Verse 3.
This is the book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 3. I got it.
Count.
Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than themselves.
Okay. Now this is good. It's another one like this, but this one, this brotherhood right here. All right. So we're gonna break that one down. Find that other one. Read it again. We're gonna go into it.
Let nothing be done through strife.
Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory. What is that? Go ahead.
I don't try too hard.
What you say?
I don't try too hard. Don't make make everything like a fight or a battle.
That's it. To try too hard? No, go ahead. Try hard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You want to put everything done. You trying to be perfect. You want to be perfect. You perfect. Right? Strife is like what you said, the second part. Don't make everything a fight. That's when you're just making a fight. Let nothing be done through strife, meaning don't do it through anger. Don't say, I'm going to feed these brothers out here. I'm going to show the Philly camp that we can feed more niggas than they can. You understand what I'm saying? That's stupid. What? Yeah. That's strife. You trying to do the work of the Most High, but you doing it because you angry at your brother, or you trying to one up your. I don't know. I can't even explain the stupidity behind it, but that's the strife. That's you doing something out of anger. All right, with malice. That's why the next part of it says, "or vain glory." What's vain glory?
Same thing.
But what's vainglory?
Trying to big up yourself.
Trying to
big up yourself.
Right. You're bringing glory upon yourself. That's why, and it's not a sin, sisters, but they call it a vanity. Where sisters would sit down. It's like a little desk, and they have the lights around the mirror. They call it a vanity.
Oh,
yeah. Okay? Because it's called a vanity, where she put her makeup on or do her hair, because she's trying to glorify herself. Not the sisters in the UPK. And there's nothing wrong with looking in the mirror, sisters. But the point is you're being vain. You understand what I'm saying? So you in the truth, and you came into the truth because you wanted yourself to get this rank. You wanted yourself to get this power. You want it for yourself. what's his name? Simon?
Mm-hmm.
What was his name? What was he? A magician or something? What was he? Simon the sorcerer. Yeah. He saw the miracles. He saw, us raising the dead, getting the addicts cleaned up, and feeding the hungry, and all these things happening, healing brothers and sisters. And he was like, "Ooh, I want that." Why did he want it? He wanted it because he wanted to give the glory to the Most High. That's why when you speak to a brother or a sister in I.S.U.P.K, you always hear a brother say, "Most High in Christ." He's saying he's giving the glory to the Most High. And somebody said, "Yo, that was a good speaking you did." He said, "Most High in Christ." "Oh, you got a nice garment, brother." Most High in Christ. Because you're giving glory to the Most High. You're giving glory to Christ. You know what I'm saying? You say, Barakatah, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Bless the Most High. Bless Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Like, you're giving glory to where it deserves to be, not yourself. When you do put it on yourself, you're doing it for vainglory. Okay? So he's saying don't do it for vainglory. Keep going.
But in lowliness of mind.
What is he saying? In lowliness of mind. What is lowliness of mind?
Like humble.
To be humble. That's lowly. Meek. Humble. Right? Okay? That's why they says that the sisters be shamefaced. Right? Like your head down. You're doing things because you're being humble. You're not thinking of yourself. You're not being high-minded on yourself. The opposite of low-minded, high-minded. Okay? All right? Putting yourself high or with pride. Yeah, I did this. I'm doing this out of me. Yeah, I did it. But he's saying lowliness. It's slang. The Bible is slang. They say keep low. I'm just trying to keep low. I'm just staying low. Right? I'm just trying to get out the way. I'm keeping low. Well, I'm a low profile. What does that mean? That means you ain't out here splashing champagne on everything, throwing money around. You're not seeking vainglory. You're being humble. All right, keep going.
But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than themselves.
Ooh. What is that? That's this brotherhood. Go ahead.
That's how you practice. That's how you practice being humble.
Right.
Pick up yourself. Pick up your brother.
You are it. Yeah. Not necessarily practicing, you doing it. Okay. You esteem your brother over yourself. Right. If there's something that you do that's good, you ain't pointing at that. You see what the brother can do. You know what I'm saying? And you pointing at that. And you saying it or you bringing it out. You making sure everybody know. You lifting that brother up. That's just how we do. That's brotherhood. Might be something you do good, but what you pointing at it for? Let somebody else point it out. It's good. It's going to happen. Right? But you see the brother, you be like, oh, that brother, he did good at that, man. That was great. That was wonderful. The brother's red, right? I said it. No, I didn't do it like that. I did it just because that's just how we talk. But when the sister was there in front of me, I was like, yo, that fool, da 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 da. And you can see her light up. She appreciated that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk to her and go, yo, I make a banging baked chicken. Like, what am I do that for? She the chef. She do this. She do this. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that. You bring it up. You was bringing up a book. I was like, damn, I never heard that book before. I'm not going to sit here and go, I got this bookshelf. You see all them books? I got this book, that book, that. You ever heard a conversation like that? One brother say something, one brother be like, yo, man, this is good book, brothers. Y'all should check it out. And then the brother go, yeah, I got 27,000 books. The first book I got is this. The first book is, and you just sitting there going, what was the point of him doing that? Why he just want to one up that man? You know what I'm saying? Why he just want to show off? Brother, I don't think the brother was his intent. Instead, just saying, yeah, his brother got the books. His brother got them, and I know he got the books. I talked to your uncle last night. Yeah, talked to your uncle last night. He said, "Oh, my nephew, the bitch in my ear up here talking to me." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Man, that brother, I'm glad he home. He right where he need to be." He said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah." And you put him on all them books, man. Now he bringing them books up in here. He was pointing it out. Boom, 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 boom. I said, "That's what we do." So he perfect for it. And he said, "Oh man, he was smart since he was little." I'm like, "Yeah." And he right here where he's supposed to be. So he gonna have them same books or whatever he point out. I don't know. You esteem another brother. What's the point? What's the point of you just saying anything about yourself? It's gonna be a brother that's gonna say it. Am I right or wrong? It's gonna be another brother that's gonna say it. He gonna see your gift. He gonna see your talents and what you could do. He gonna see it. And he gonna shout you out. But then in turn, what do? Most High in Christ, man. The water to the Most High, commanding General YAHANNA. All I'm saying is what the generals taught me and what they said. That's their loneliness of mind. That's how this brotherhood works and operates. And when it does that, everything is smooth. Everything just operates smooth. You know what I'm saying? There's no issue, no conflict because everything is smooth. We ain't got a beef. We ain't got to fight. You understand what I'm saying? What we doing for? That's the strife. You know what I'm saying? That's the strife. What the hell is that? What would be the point of you coming to the school, right? And you pull up and you like, yeah, I got this Lexus, this is a new joint, this is a $50,000 vehicle, and then you get in the camp van with me. But you loading up equipment with everybody. What's the point? Right? Don't do nothing out of strife. That's not the point. You angry and hating your brother for what? We all gonna get this esteem. All right. And with that, that's the time. All right. Okay, we'll go ahead and close out the class. We'll clap it up. Most High in Christ. Nobody at Israel. Okay. I think December, starting December 17th, is Hanukkah. All right. It's okay. It's I think it goes to the 25th. Okay, we're gonna check it out. All right. But I just wanted to say that. Also, this weekend is a Houston cookout down there in Texas. All right. All right. So praise the Most High. Shalom.